She texted me in the middle of the afternoon like it was nothing. In Barcelona with the girls extended to 2 weeks. Amazing time. I stared at the message for a long moment, the words refusing to make sense. 2 weeks. She had left saying it would be 5 days, maybe 7 at most. We had planned everything around it, my work schedule. Daycare pickups, dinners, bedtime routines for our 4-year-old son. Now she was casually doubling the trip without even calling. I looked through the window at Elijah playing in the backyard, pushing his toy truck through the grass, completely unaware that his mother had just decided not to come home. Something inside me finally settled into place. For months I'd felt it, the distance, the late nights that didn't add up. The way her phone was always locked, always face down. The sudden interest in expensive clothes and weekend work events. I hadn't confronted her because I needed proof, not excuses. I opened my laptop and pulled up a folder I'd quietly built over weeks. Bank statements, screenshots. Notes from a lawyer I'd already consulted, just in case. I typed my reply carefully. Hope you and Ken are having fun. Divorce papers are waiting. Then I blocked her number. The silence afterward was loud, but peaceful. The next morning, I moved with clarity instead of anger. I changed the locks. Froze our joint accounts. Transferred half exactly, half into a new account in my name. I picked Elijah up early and took him for grilled cheese and tomato soup. He told me about his friend from daycare and a turtle he'd seen in a book. I listened like my life depended on it because in a way, it did. That afternoon I boxed up her things. Not violently. Not emotionally. 3 days later, I met with a private investigator. He didn't sugarcoat anything. My wife hadn't just been cheating, she'd been stealing. Nearly $50,000 drained slowly over months. A credit card opened in my name with a forged signature, hotel stays, jewelry. 5 years ago, she told me she was attending a work conference there. That was the same month she got pregnant. I sat alone in my office afterward, staring at the wall, letting the truth wash over me. It hurt, but not the way I expected, because biology hadn't raised him. I was there for every fever, every scraped knee, every bedtime story. DNA didn't change that. When she landed back in the country, she was served at the airport. Divorce papers. Evidence of fraud. Chaos followed. Calls, messages, her parents at my door, begging, accusing, pleading. I stayed calm. The court can decide the rest. Temporary custody went to me, supervised visitation for her. She tried to manipulate Elijah during visits. The supervisor documented everything. The judge took note. At the final hearing, the courtroom was quiet as the verdict was read. Full legal and physical custody awarded to me. Supervised visitation only with strict conditions. I didn't feel victorious. I felt relieved. Months passed. Life found a rhythm again. Elijah started kindergarten. He laughed more, slept better. The tension that once lived in our house was gone. "Daddy, did you see that?" "I did, buddy," I said. "I'm always watching." And I meant it. I didn't win because I exposed her or outmaneuvered her in court. I won because when everything fell apart, I chose stability over chaos, truth over denial, and love over blood. And that was enough.